I was a black mayor under a black president, and I saw the shift in resources and opportunity coming to my city. And I could go around my community because I know my streets, my highways, my byways, and have real conversations about, well, you see that project we just built, low-income housing, with retail on the bottom, a black-owned business right there, Vonda's Kitchen. That's the result of Obama being president and helping us get these resources. So I understand that somehow we have to get people to recognize the gains we are making in order to keep momentum going. We also have to make sure that we are doing a diversity of communication, because we all know we're all talking digitally right now. I got problems when we were talking about this on our last CBC call. A lot of people just don't have even access to the internet. And so they're not that. So we have to think of all the ways to reach out into our communities to activate what is the most loyal base of the Democratic Party, which are African-American voters who voted higher percentages for Democrats than anybody else. But without that, we know the consequences. We're living them right now. And that's why I think 2018, we saw a record diversity in the House of Representatives, because a lot of us learned the hard way of the absence of African-American votes. You know, how bad could it really get? Well, we've seen how bad it can get. Overtly racist policies that have really had an impact on our community. So I don't disagree with everything you're saying, and I rack my mind, and I've got some pretty good social media platforms about just always creative thinking about how to do something, and I'm going to carry this message to a lot of my friends as well. But so I just appreciate you all, because Black radio has always historically been one of the ways we activated folks. My parents lived in D.C. in the 60s, and there were some very famous Black radio folks who were the conduits to community, and people that had those platforms. And I know Karen has been at this for years, Karen. And Joe Madison, who is another example of that, who really are becoming trusted people and do that blend that Black radio has always done, entertaining folks, inspiring folks, informing folks, having real talk. And so we've got to figure out more ways to create that. And a lot of folks who do have celebrity, you know, I watch, you know, my Instagram lives, I do. And then when my significant other, who happens to be an actor, gets on, my numbers suddenly pop up because we are still a celebrity-driven culture. And so we have so many Black heroes from our communities in arts, for artists and athletes. We've got to have a real movement-like feeling to this. And frankly, the creativity in my parents' generation, we've got to be able to bring that same creativity that really does activate communities to get more engaged and more involved. But there's nothing as powerful, frankly, to me, as people that want to try to take away your rights. And I think that the outright voter suppression right now, as I was campaigning in rural places like South Carolina, and I just saw people angry about what they've seen and really motivated through that.